Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a fantastic day, and as always, I will always hope and pray that you have nothing but fantastic days only. Alright, now let's get started. So fun fact number 25, actress/actor review 5, I am doing Emma Mackey. So this one does have a Wikipedia page. I went on there and I pulled some facts. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. It's not going to be lengthy. It's not going to be word for word. Just telling you things that I feel like are important and that I feel like you should know about this actress. All right. So first thing is she is a French-British actress. All right. She is best known for Sex Education, but she has been in other movies and TV shows. She was born in Le Mans. She grew up in Sable-sur-Sarthe. I apologize if I did not say that right. She currently resides in London. Her fictional character on the show is described to be a quick-witted, business-savvy bad girl. And last but not least, she received critically acclaimed success for playing this role, which simply means that her character was a fan favorite and everybody loved her, that she received positive feedback from the critics. And of course, they love the actress as well. All right, so those are just a few facts about Emma Mackey. All right, before I get started, why does she look like that girl from Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey? Okay, the woman is Margaret Robbie. Okay, that's her name. Like, why did I think she didn't exist and it was just Emma Mackey this whole time? Because they look just alike. Like, I'm going to put their pictures in here so you can see what I mean. You'll get them confused. Like, I thought Emma Mackey was doing this whole time. I thought she was doing Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and Sex Education. I didn't know that there was Margaret Robbie that whole time. I didn't know that. Like, I was like, who are you? They just look alike. Like, they're not related to each other. They just look alike. Like, a doppelganger is real, guys. They look alike and they have no relations to each other. So, I just want to tell you guys that crazy thing I discovered. Because that was so crazy to know that there was a Margaret Robbie and an Emma Mackey. And they're not the same person. Oh, God. That was crazy. But anyway, let me get started now. So it's going to sound repetitive and like I'm just reiterating what Sex Education is about, because I did an actor from that show on my last video, which was yesterday. So you're going to feel like I'm just restating everything. So I'm going to try to use different wording as best as I can in clips and videos and pictures. But if you notice it, I'm not doing that really. Then I apologize, but I'm going to try my best so it doesn't feel like you're watching the same video that you just watched yesterday, but just with a new face, all right? So, bear with me. So, Sex Education is a hit show on Netflix, okay? It is about sex education, okay? It's literally just like the name title.
Number one, enthusiasm is more important than technique.
Everything is just matching the name title. So it is nudity, it's intimacy, it's sex, it is intense, okay? You do see stuff. If you're not into all of that kind of stuff, then of course, do not tune in, okay? You do need to be of age to watch it, and you do need to have some kind of maturity, because if you don't have any of that, then you will most definitely watch the show and just hate it. Okay, and you're gonna keep rewinding, all right? And I'll say there is foul language and there is graphic language, like, excuse me. It's not necessarily cursing, but they do say stuff that is inappropriate, but it's not curse words, if that makes sense, all right? It is a little graphic, all right? Drug use, all right? Not too intense, but yeah, all right? But besides all of that, this is a good show. I really do like it a lot. But again, if any of that stuff triggers you, of course, do not watch this show. But if you're totally fine with it, watch it. And for the ones that are triggered by stuff like that, that's perfectly fine that you can't watch it. I do hope one day you can, because Sex Education really is a good show. I really do like this show a lot. Seriously. And like I said in my last video, I have a thing for British shows. So you already know I'm going to like it. All right? But that's Sex Education, all right? Now, Maeve Willie is one of my favorite characters, okay? I like Maeve because she's such a stand-up girl. You know, she reminds me of Joey from Grand Army. The confidence, the stand-up, being confident just all around in your sexuality and your looks. Not arrogant or nothing, but you're just like, you know what I mean? You know, like that. So that's why I like Maeve, because she reminds me of Joey. I like like characters that radiate energy like that, because it's just, they're like the best characters to me. But I also like that Maeve has a soft side, because they did represent her as like she was just tough, like she was just, you know what I mean? I like that they showed her softness. Like, she is soft, and she does have like a calm demeanor about her, and calm just a personality. And I do think they didn't really show you that much until season 2 came. So then you started to get into her background more and just all of that. They didn't really show you that in season 1. So I'm glad season 2 did that, because it did seem like it was a whole new Maeve I was looking at. It didn't even seem like the same Maeve anymore. But she was still confident, okay? She was not, I don't want to say she was hypersexual in season 1, but I do think when Otis, because Otis is the boy that she obviously likes, even though she tried to deny it, she loves him, all right? She really does. When she finally got with him, all of her, like, being, well, she was still confident in her sexuality, but she was not as out there anymore, all right? Like, she was out there in season 1, not too intense, but she was. She wasn't doing that season 2, because now she's with Otis, or now she realizes, I really do like Otis, I want to focus on him, so she stopped doing all that, which is totally fine. I mean, when you are in a relationship, you are supposed to stop doing that, all right? Or when you know you do like someone, and you do want them, you do have to stop doing that, all right? Or they'll not be interested, all right? But I still do like that she was still confident, but I wouldn't say she's like a popular girl, but minus all the makeup and hair and nails. But she was still like a popular girl. She's a cool girl. She's like a mixture. Like, she's like Joey from Grand Army, and then she's like Jade West but victorious. You know what I mean? Like, her style gives me Jade West, and her personality gives me Joey. You know? Hopefully that makes sense. I know it's like such a weird mashup, but that's who Maeve reminds me of. That's why I like Maeve a lot. All right. A lot of girls can say they want to strive to be like Maeve in that sense. I would say I want to too. Want to as well. You know, because who doesn't want to be confident, has no problem being themselves, has no problem talking about political and social issues without gaslighting or having a closed mind towards it, and being able to admit when you like somebody, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how to do any of that, you know what I mean? So Maeve can do all of that while still also just being herself. You know what I mean? It feels like she's just herself, and she doesn't try to change that for anybody. I like that she calls out stuff. Like, she doesn't let guys be misogynistic towards her or just nasty comments. Because, again, remember I said that she's confident in her sexuality. So they think that she's like the H word, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, the SLUT word, you know what I mean? They think she's that because she is out there, but again, she's really not. She's just exploring. She is in high school. You're supposed to explore around that age. You understand what I'm saying? So they probably saw it as, oh, she's out there, but you're supposed to explore at that age. So, I mean, all of them are exploring, so, you know, but she didn't allow for them to make her feel bad about that. So I like that she just genuinely did not care. Okay, like, she was just herself. And I love people like that. I love people who are always themselves and they don't change it regardless of what this person says, that person says, people's ideologies, beliefs. She just doesn't change any of that. And I like anybody who does that. Like, don't change anything about you just because a few people don't like it. You know, that's what I like about Maeve a lot. You know, you understand what I'm saying? I've always gravitated towards fictional characters who are like that, who are just confident. You understand? And just can always just be themselves regardless of the circumstances or what's being said about them. All right? And now Maeve was like this in season 1 and season 2. So I'm curious to see how she's going to be in season 3. I hope they do not, what's that word? God, what's that word called? When you make a character... Well, I can't think of the word, but I hope they don't drastically change Maeve, okay? I can't think of the other word, but I hope they don't drastically change her character, dumb her down, or just make her completely different, all right? Make sure she's the same. You can show her calm side and how she's cool and all that, but don't like, don't change this character at all. Like, keep Maeve just like this, because I love it. There's nothing problematic about Maeve. I do think one thing that she needs to change is stop playing games if she likes Otis, which she does admit in season 2, but she really still didn't tell him in a way.
Maeve,
you know what I mean?
Wiley,
Otis
just
knows
likes
she
playing
likes
with people's
him.
feelings.
She needs to work on that. You like Otis, you need to tell him stop being weird about it. Okay, so that's one thing they do need to change. All right, but hopefully in season 3 they will actually be together, because I do love her and Otis together. It's such a weird mashup. Like, you always think that these two kinds of people would never want to talk, but you'll be surprised, okay? So they do need to change that about Maeve, get her feelings straight. Like, how does she feel about Otis? Can you make her tell him properly? Can she get it together? But that's the only thing about Maeve that you really can dislike. Everything else, all right? There's really nothing you can dislike about Maeve. If you dislike Maeve, then you're just a hater. I mean, you're just hated on her, because what can you dislike about this character? All right? She's great. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Maeve in season 3. All right. And Emma Mackey does a great job. She does a great job at portraying this character. She really does. I can't imagine anyone else being Maeve. So they better not even try to switch her out. Okay. Because I will not watch. I mean, I'll still watch it, but I won't enjoy Maeve anymore. So Emma Mackey is Maeve Willie, period. Nobody else can ever come and play this character the way she does it. She excels. She's perfectionist. She's just everything, okay? She does a great job, seriously, all right? So, done with that. What I hope for Emma Mackey is that she gets another big role. It's going to be hard for me to see her outside of this character, because I'm so used to seeing her as Maeve. So it's going to be so crazy to see her outside of it. But I'm curious to see what other big roles she's going to get in the future. I know she will get one, because if people already like this character making edits and all that, I'm sure another big one is coming. When the show's canceled or something, hopefully she does go somewhere else. I'm thinking Euphoria maybe. I think she'll fit good on that show. Or Riverdale if it doesn't get canceled. All right. I think she'll fit good on either of these shows, because her character, she needs to always play characters like that. All right. I know it's like typecasting, but she really does good playing a character like this. So I hope she gets that same character again, but in another show when this show's canceled or she leaves or whatever. All right. I just want to see Emma Mackey again. All right. She's a great actress, and she proved that in this show right here. So I really do want to see her again outside of this. It'll be hard to imagine her not being Maeve Willie anymore, but I will support, because I really do like this actress. All right. So that's the end of this review. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. Comment any actors or actors you want to review on. I got you. All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Peace out.